come over here.
The gate is open. Go through the gate. Go through it. It's dangerous. Follow it. What's behind the gate? Where will it take you? It's not safe.
Most because the gate's falling off.
Dillian. There he is. There he is. What are you waiting for? Quick, find a way. Find him. Go through before he disappears. Dillian, don't lose him. Way too many times. You always let him disappear. Dillian, there he is. Quick.
Let's look through there.
We're in the wrong world. He's not here. She's in the wrong world. He's in this world. He's in the other one. He's in the other one. He's in the dark world. The dark world.
Yeah, I like this one better.
So simple. Black and white. Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillian taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of color stretching away from the glue.
Okay, lift that one.
Explored new paths into the unknown.
The dark world. Without you. Dillian saved you.
Let's go someplace else. Let's go up.
Dillian cared for her like no one else has. Dillian's the
You can't go up there. Not in this world.
Gotta go to the other world.
You can't. He was the only one that really loved her. He did love her.
Okay. Now we gotta go to
He didn't believe that
the
she
mask.
was lost. He saved you when everyone else did.
This side should be open. But only in the other world, okay.
You broke him. You killed him. You couldn't see the darkness within you. He led you astray.
Okay, we have to be in the other world to go through that, but we can't get to the other world because of simple reasons. Okay.
You are guilty. Was it worth it?
Okay, now run down here. That's a big boat up there. Okay, nope. Other way. Have to go inside. Okay, now we can go back. Come on. And go back. It's like a radically simple puzzle, but jeez.
She thought she had light within her. She is pure darkness.
taking me?
He's up there. How do you get up there? There's a way. There is a way up there. Find the way. She can do it. You're nearly there. Just find the way. You should listen to your father when you have the chance.
There.
Why didn't you listen to him?
This love has tortured you, and it tortures me.
Why didn't she?
Don't go through. Oh.
Claim to Dillian.
Poor Dillian. He didn't know. He was kind.
Years had passed since she left her father. She trained hard alongside her friend, Dillian. She saw things no one else could. Patterns.
Let's go up.
Shapes, movement.
She has psychosis
Intuition that made her an exceptional.
caused by abuse. And then being
Friendship
blamed.
turned to love. But the shadow of darkness never let her go. She was caught between two worlds. That of Zinbel and her past. And Dillian. Her future. Two realities
You have no time
tearing
for
at her
this.
soul.
These rooms you've scorched past.
But yeah, she's starting to, she has psychosis.
To distract us cannot be released.
Yeah, all the voices are inside her head.
What if these trials mean nothing?
She was told all growing up that she was the problems with her village. Like, her village got the plague, so everyone blamed her. Her father basically locked her up from a young age. Everyone basically was told to hate her for no real reason. And the one person who accepted her, she has his head sitting on her left hip.
He was kind to her.
Well, the reason why she has it on her left hip is because that a bunch of people invaded her village, took him and sacrificed him for their god,
By minute.
and that's all she ever wanted was someone to accept her, and she found someone, and then he died.
They mean nothing.
Being special. Waste of time. Could all be a waste of her time.
What if the gods are just
Playing,
What if the gods are laughing at her?
messing with her.
It wouldn't be this.
Be the first time.
Okay, apparently we... Nope. That one doesn't work.
The gods feast and rejoice, and amuse themselves by throwing spears and stones at Balder, striking at him with sword and axe. But he comes to no harm, whatever they do. The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Balder's mother, "Is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe?" "I did not ask the mistletoe," Balder's mother confesses. "I thought it was too young." Oh dear.
I thought it was too young. Oh dear. When you be on the other side, wow.
He's the reason she keeps fighting.
Yeah, so all the voices you're hearing in her head are actually in her head. Those are all her. That's her self-doubt. That's her saying all those things. Also, you may notice her arm.
You have no chance.
Her right arm is black.
Nobody will love you again.
Ever again.
Every time you die in this game, and this is how the game originally came out, I don't know if it's still this way. Every time you die in this game, the game adds an increment up to your corruption meter. If you become too corrupt, everything you did in the game is gone. It's all lost.
She should have listened to her.
Why did she listen to her father?
She thought she could defy her.
You lose all progress should your corruption meter become too high.
Do you remember what love feels like? What if this is pointless? What are you doing?
Also, you learn a little bit of Norse mythology.
Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Balder. The blind god, Huth, was there. Loki
Oh no, I wanted to hear the rest of that.
cannot see where Balder stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon. Loki replies, "Here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands." And Huth throws the mistletoe at Balder. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Balder is killed. And for this, Huth is slain.
Nobody will love her now.
Can you remember what love feels like?
Look what happens to the things she loves.
God, it just got real loud. Hey, Alex Raby. How'd your interview go? And it's perfectly fine. We don't require anyone to say anything here. Except for Sipe, of course. Well, that's because I mean to Sipe, so it's fine. How'd your interview go?
You kill the things that are most precious to you.
You deserve this.
Boo, 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 boo. Open the door.
Curse. The darkness is swallowing you both.
I like the way I've set up this stream, because now it just feels like I'm another one of the voices that's just yelling.
Dillian! Yes.
Dillian never much cared for the underworld, and looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Zinbal. I guess he took after his father, a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see,
Very careful.
and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillian's arms, had to see the world through his eyes. Slowly,
There is a balance mechanic here,
darkness that had bound her so tightly
and it can kill us
began to unravel.
if we fall.
You're going to fall, careful.
No, she's not. She's not going to fall. She's strong. She's steady. She can do it. You can do it, Senua. No! No! Where's he gone? It's your fault. He's disappeared. You've lost him to the sea. He's gone. You've lost him to it. Just come to the water. He's drowned.
Well, at least you got the interview.
Senua. Your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. Should we fix them by taking away their sight? Would you give up the beautiful world that you, and only you, can see just to be rid of your nightmares? Or is this the price you pay for the gift you have? A gift that makes you so special in my eyes.
Like most of the game.
Another part of the person I
Other than that, not much. There's always the VOD. And this will go up on YouTube later.
Wilds to protect you from my darkness. Because I love you. But it made it worse. I'm so sorry.
Killing you would be too easy. They're taking your memories to torture you. They're taking them from the inside. You're disappearing one memory at a time. Every time you remember, it disappears.
We only have 1 more hour to go on this stream.
They're gonna take everything you have. The memories of ghosts. They belong to the gods, not to you. They're eating you from the inside. They want to kill your soul. They want to crush it. I think they want your body. They want your soul. They want your mind, and they're going to take it.
The memories were yours, but they're the gods now.
Nothing is yours anymore. It's disappearing with your memories.
Our memories are going, yay. We're learning a lot about psychosis. Okay, Zoe, you have fun with that. I know Maddie's streaming right now, but she's not going to do it long. Way down there. We just walked down there too. Gonna eat some nuggets and chippies, Lucky. Making me hungry. And I ate already. I'll go eat some more. Be like Sipe, eat a bunch, eat some more. Never gain weight. Oh, that was a hard drive. The last trial.
Northmen say that their Allfather, Odin, gave his eye in exchange for a drink from Mimir's well, the Well of Wisdom. In blindness, there can be wisdom. Only by giving can you receive in return. For this reason, I give my life and pass on my stories of the Northmen to you, Senua.
Where am I can't see. Who's there?
Can you hear me? right here. Can't you see it?
Help me.
She has psychosis.
Stay still.
She has psychosis that's been brought on by the fact her father's a bit abusive, or her father was a bit abusive to her, kept her locked up in their house, and anytime she left,
To breathe.
Good.
the town would curse her,
There is a way out.
would call her a curse.
Can't tell where it comes from.
Yes, you can.
She found a boy named Dillian, who she fell in love with, and she learned how to sword fight from him just watching him. Fell in love with him, and they talked about how they could run off together. Then a group of people came and invaded her village and sacrificed Dillian as a blood angel to their god. And she left her village telling her dad that no, he couldn't take her back. No, he wasn't going to control her. No, the gods didn't matter. And then she went out into the wild to try to survive on her own and nearly died. And then a guy came in and said, hey, we saved her, and then basically sacrificed himself. And now she's come back to try to save her love, because the only way to save your love is to go talk to Hela in Helheim. But in order to do that, you have to bring their head with you. So she currently has his head sitting on her left hip. And we're probably like, I don't know how far we are from the end of the game, honestly. I couldn't tell you. I just know how long the game is in general. I think we can get past the... I think we'll probably end after... We're going to probably end after the next... After this thing, so... Anything else you want spoiled? I mean, I can tell you the entire story if you want, but...